Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm sharing the Father's Day cards that I made for my dad and my brother. These are both A2 cards, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and they're really simple and clean and really quick to make. For my first card, I took a piece of Neenah Exact Vellum Bristol and I cut that down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then I took my Stormy Sky Distress Ink and my mini blending tool, and I just went over this really quickly so that I had very dark color at the top and then lighter color towards the middle and the bottom. And that's what I'm going to use for my die cut on the front of the card. I'm using the full card dad die from Simon Says Stamp. I'm just going to run that through my Cricut Cuttlebug really quickly. And I'm going to be adhering this directly onto my card base. For my base, I am using Neenah Classic Crest Cover 110-pound cardstock. And I have my Quickie glue pen that I absolutely love. And I'm just going to go over the entire back of my die cut. When the glue is wet, it forms a permanent bond, and when you let it dry, it's just a temporary bond, meaning you could pull it up if you needed to reposition something, but it's not going to fall off, and I'm not worried about my dad trying to pull it off. So I like to let the glue dry, and that allows me to position the die cut just perfectly onto my card base before I give it a good press. For the sentiment on the inside of my card, that is not in the video because I couldn't find my stamps while I was making the video. Once I found my stamp set, I just took a quick picture to show you. I'm using the My Sentiments Exactly Father's Day stamp set, and I'm using My Favorite Things hybrid ink. The color is After Midnight, and the sentiment that I chose for this card, which is for my dad, says, "Though I don't always say it, Father's Day is the perfect time to say you're special." So that's all it took to make the card for my dad. And now I'm ready to make the one for my brother. I'm going to be using the full card dad die for this card as well. And the die cut for this card, I'm just going to cut out of Neenah Exact Vellum Bristol, and I didn't put any color on that at all. I just left the cardstock white. And once I had that cut out, I took the gray cardstock from the Coordinations Sea Glass pack, and I trimmed that down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Once again, using my Quickie glue pen to go over the entire back of my die cut, and I'll be adhering that right onto my piece of gray cardstock. So once I had that positioned just perfectly on my gray cardstock, I gave it a good press to make sure that it was stuck down really well. I'm just taking my double-sided tape runner and I'm going to go over the back of my gray cardstock, and then I will be adhering that piece onto my card base. I also used the Neenah Classic Crest cover cardstock for the base for this card. Just making sure that that was lined up on the card and I didn't have to trim anything off. Once again, using the My Sentiments Exactly stamp set and the My Favorite Things hybrid ink for the sentiment on this card, I just used the Happy Father's Day stamp from that set to complete the card for my brother. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed these cards. If you liked the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I know you like it. And I will be back next week with another card. Have a fabulous day!